Good morning guys, it's Kendra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my morning routine with a 1-year-old and 3-year-old twins from when I wake up in the morning until I put Owen down for his first nap of the day. So I hope you guys get a good insight to how our mornings look like over here lately. And I'm also doing this video in collaboration with Kimberly. I'm going to link her channel down below for you. She has very similar content that I do, so I wanted to share her with you guys. She does daily vlogs, she does food hauls. She just moved into a new house. They live in Tucson, Arizona. So I love seeing anything home related. And she has 2 kids, but they're older than our kids. So it's nice to see, a different perspective when your kids are a little bit older. So she is sharing her morning routine as well. So I'll have her video linked down below in the info section. Make sure to go over and give her some love. Tell her hi and tell her that I sent you over there. She is the sweetest person ever, and I know you guys will love her. So I hope you guys all enjoy today's video, and let's get started. All right, so I set my alarm these days for 5:15, and I try to do some type of workout before all the kids wake up. So I like to go on a run on Mondays, and then on Tuesdays I do my yoga, and I try to switch off the days. And typically I'll run 2 to 3 days a week, and then the off days I'll do yoga. Now this doesn't happen every single day, but it's my goal. Try to just get dressed, put on my shoes, get my headphones, and then get out of the door as fast as I can. So usually I'm out of the door by like 5:25. That way I don't have time to think about it or to put it off. I'm just up and out. But starting my day outside and just having a little bit of alone time is so important to me. It clears my mind, it gets me motivated for the rest of the day, and it just gets me off to a really, really good start. And then when I get back, I hop in the shower to rinse off. I'll do my skincare and just like pull myself together a little bit. Some days I'll do full makeup. Some days I'll just do eyebrows. It really depends on what we have going on. I'm gonna list all of the skincare products I'm using down below for you guys if you are interested. My skin is finally clear. I had the worst postpartum cystic breakouts and they lasted forever. So I'm just relieved that my skin is getting back to normal. The Pericone MD products for acne have done wonders to my skin. So I've been using those in conjunction with my other skincare products that I love so much. So like my Algenist and Fresh products, I'm still using all of those, but I just added the Pericone ones that I'll switch off every now and then to give my skin more of a treatment. And it's really kept my acne at bay. Okay, so by now Owen is usually waking up, so I go and get him. He typically wakes up around 6 o'clock, and the girls, same thing, they're all up around the same time. So I open his blinds, I turn off his sound machine, and get to squeeze that body. And then once we're all awake, we'll usually watch a show either upstairs in the playroom or downstairs in the living room while they all drink a little milk. All my kids love milk, so they usually want milk first thing in the morning before they even have any breakfast. It depends what mood they are in when they wake up. Sometimes they're groggy, so we'll hang out for a little bit on the couch together. And then other days they wake up ready to go and they're already playing. And then once we were all awake and adjusted, I start getting breakfast made for everybody and coffee for both me and Andrew. So the kids are usually just kind of playing around here. I'll put Owen in his high chair, give him some food, and I'll make the girls some eggs or pancakes. Sometimes they're really not that hungry in the morning. They just want a little breakfast bar and fruit. They aren't the biggest eaters, so it's weird having Owen now because he eats constantly all day long. I'm always trying to find things I can give him, but the girls kind of graze throughout the day, which is sort of how I am too. It was so funny. Andrew came up and gave me a hug here. And June goes, "Oh, how cute. Mommy and Daddy are hugging."
Two cats? Yeah, I remember that. Remember Rogue has a jump? I played. Yeah.
Where did you?
What about the one you played yesterday? Honey, that's enough jump for school.
So on this day, I made scrambled eggs. It's so easy to make for all of us. I'll usually make 4 eggs and then split them up between me, June, and Violet. Owen still is weird about certain textures with his food, so he's not a fan of eggs yet. Even cheese, he doesn't like that much. He likes harder things, which is kind of funny because he has no teeth. He has like 2.5 teeth. He somehow just manages to gum things. So he loves pasta, crackers. He really likes yogurt. He doesn't love milk as much anymore. He'd rather have food, but I'm always trying to find things to give him. Oh, he also loves bread and tortillas like quesadillas. He likes anything that's a little bit more heavy, it seems like.
And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know.
But for all the girls' meals, I love to just take this time to really just sit and talk to them, because I can be so go, go, go all day long. I'm always trying to do things and get work done and be productive around the house. So I'm trying now to eat when the girls eat so that I can just sit down with them and just be with them and talk to them. But even when they're at the counter, I can just put stuff away in the kitchen and just chat with them. And they are just so funny right now. They're 3.5 and they say the funniest things. Andrew and I laugh all the time at what they come up with. I have a little book, I'll link it down below, and I keep all the funny quotes that they say in it so I can look back and remember, because I don't remember them the next day, but I want to write them down so I can show the girls when they're older all the cute things they used to say to us and just have a little memory book for them.
As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
And then once all of the kids are fed and semi-content, that's when I like to sit down and make my to-do list with my coffee. So I will plan out a few things that I want to get done that day. I try to give myself 3 things that I have to get done. It's more manageable that way. And then if there's anything extra that I want to get done, I will put that below it. And if I can get to it, then great. But if I don't, then it's not the end of the world. As long as I get my main things done, then I'm happy. Clearly you can see that Owen is not the best helper when I'm trying to get stuff done at the computer. He is non-stop right now, guys. It is so crazy. I know I say this a lot, but the girls, man, they would just sit and play with toys, and Owen never sits or stays still. Can you see in the background, you see June, she's in her full Snow White getup. And I don't know what time it was when I was filming this particular clip, but it is early. She is in her full head to toe princess costume. But making my to-do list really helps to keep my day focused and on track, because with 3 little kids at home all day long, my mind is in a million places at once. So if I don't write it down, then I will not remember it. And another thing I do sometimes is write my to-do list at night. I keep a notepad on my nightstand, so sometimes I'll just throw everything down on paper that is on my mind before going to bed. It helps me to just get everything off my chest before going to bed, and then when I wake up, I know exactly what I have to get done. I also love getting outside early in the morning, especially now because it's really warm in the mornings. It's gotten really hot lately. We're getting a little bit of a heat wave. So bright and early, it feels so nice outside. So we get outside to just water the plants, play in our little cars, and just run around and just get some time in the sun. I think it's so good for all of us. I also try to get the girls ready for the day, even just getting out of their pajamas and putting on a t-shirt and shorts, brushing their hair, pulling their hair back. It makes me feel like we're more pulled together. And again, it all helps with productivity during the rest of the day. Just doing these little things sets the tone for everything.
I'm over to your house every day. Still remember the smell of your car when you drove me down to that lake. Felt so good staying up all night. That will forever be our place. And I know it's been a long time since we were.
And with that, making the bed is definitely one of those things that I have to do in the morning. If I walk into my bedroom midday and the bed is not made, it's just such a bad feeling. And honestly, sometimes I will make the bed still. Even if it's like 2 o'clock, I will still make that bed because there is nothing better than getting into a made bed at the end of the day. And then after Owen's been awake for 3 hours, I'll put him down for his nap. Lately, I've been diffusing peace and calming in his room, and it smells heavenly. Oh my gosh, trust me, it smells so good.
Sometimes it feels like you just wanna run. It's easier than facing your own doubts, but it will get you no matter how far you go. It haunts you every night. I tried so hard to forget what we had, but then something.
I think he's gonna go down to 1 nap soon because he's been sleeping like 3 hours for that first nap. And honestly, he might sleep more if I let him, but I typically wake him up at the 2.5, 3 hour mark. And then today he ended up not even taking his second nap. So I'm gonna start trying to extend when I put him down for his first nap of the day and then just kind of make it that 1 longer nap in the afternoon. Honestly, I'm excited for him to just have 1 nap a day. I feel like it frees up a lot of time. And right now his second nap is not synced with the girls. So I feel like I don't really have much time with all 3 of them napping together.
I close my eyes and I'm back in your arms, back in your arms. I fly. If I could fly, I'd fly right back to where I belong.
So once Owen's asleep, this is when I spend just quality time with the girls. So we'll do school together. A lot of the times I'll put on ABC Mouse or Homer on our iPad, or we will go downstairs and we'll work on tracing and we'll work on flashcards, something together educational I love doing once Owen goes to bed. And also this is the time when they can play with all their little toys. They have so many little trinkets that Owen will just grab and put in his mouth. So they always look forward to Owen going to bed because then they know they can play with whatever toy they want. So that is what our mornings have been looking like lately. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a glimpse into our house early in the morning. If you are new, I would love it if you would subscribe. I would love to have you here, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you very soon.